I caught a kitty cat. I caught a baby kitty cat. Oh my God, he just wins me over when he's in super kitten mode rather than Tasmanian devil leap onto my face as I go around a corner mode. But I guess this is parenthood, having never done that before. Anyway, it's great to see you. I'll keep it brief and hopefully to the point, and something that I hope and pray that you find helpful, illuminating, or interesting. And that is, at the start, I sort of mentioned an unusual idea, which is breathe with what you'd like to receive in prayer. It's a different, normally we verbalize it, right? It's like we make a list for God and we say it out loud and God receives it. But imagine a prayer that was a breath prayer. We breathed in such a way that it accommodated or received abundance or truth or inspiration or health, whatever it is that we are aiming at. Anyway, with that in mind, I'm always looking for some reason, this is the way that I'm designed. I think a great spiritual tool is metaphor, little stories or ideas that express spiritual principles. I think they express the idea in ways that everybody can receive. And the idea that sort of came into my mind was, on your car, the air conditioner or the heater, depending on the time of the year, it has those little sliding things. They'll go up and down or left or right, and you can close the vent or you could open it. And once opened it, you can direct it this way, that way, up or down. And it seems to me like, God is the cool, refreshing air conditioning on a blazing hot day. Now, some people drive their car through Death Valley when it's 120 degrees. The air conditioner is on, but they have the vents closed. Bummer. It's like, what's God going to do if you won't open your vent? And no one else can open our vent for us. God can't force it open. If God could force our vent open and then aim it in a particular way, then we would truly have no free will. We would be robots. We would be automatons. We would be artificial intelligence for sure. Up there goes Cat. He's not interested in air conditioning metaphors. He's interested in food. But be that as it may, we are the ones who can close that vent to the refreshment, the inspiration, the guidance, the helping hands, that great refreshment of spirit that's always being sent. The air conditioner is always on. And we could be driving through Death Valley, which I've done. It's driving through Death Valley without air conditioning is inconceivably horrible with the windows rolled up. But sooner or later, the pain of that, we simply look around and it's like, oh, silly me. I had the vent closed. Now, once you've opened the vent, the next interesting thing you do is you aim it. And we are the ones who, we aim it over there, we aim it over there. Now, if you suffer from codependence and putting the interest of others above yourself in a detrimental way, then you're aiming that flow of air toward other people. They're getting the refreshment, they're getting the life force, and you're not. Now, I'm not saying aim all of it at yourself. I'm just saying an intelligent, prudent distribution of the beautiful air conditioning life force flowing through you is optimal, rather than, now a narcissist, they're going to aim all the flow right at themselves and let everybody in the backseat die. People like that, right? But I'm talking about make sure that beautiful flow of fresh, clean air that we need is aimed at us, and we are the ones who aim. Now, one more important aspect of this ability to take this life force that rides in the air and aim it where our heart's desire wants, until we determine and say what that is, other people are going to aim for us. The people around us, if we don't aim, we will be aimed. Until you say, I am, you are, and this is, of course, the conditioning, the nature that we grow up in that says, you are a this or a that, and this is your potential, and this is what you'll do, and this is what you'll like, and this is what you won't like, and this is what you'll worship, and this is what you won't. And until we make internal decisions and aim strongly toward what we want, Now, does this mean we'll always aim in the right direction? Of course not. We'll make many errors in our aiming of this life force. And yet, once we make our mistakes of commission rather than omission, which are definitely the most beneficial mistakes, we'll get better and better at aiming where we want our energy to go. And as we do that, the topic of yesterday, these great helping hands will come in. Now, this is when life gets thrilling and exhilarating, when what Patanjali and Goethe talked about yesterday is when we make a decision, we start, we're intentional, helping hands come in, forces that were otherwise unknown or unavailable to us because the vent was closed and we hadn't aimed. These great forces, resources come into our life. And I think you've all felt that, and we all want to feel more of it. I'm getting chills just saying it right now of the helping hands, the benefactors, the ideas, the things that come out of left field, the kittens that drop out of the mountains. God only knows what the beautiful inspiration that's headed your way. When we open the vent, we intentionally aim and we start. Anyway, I hope some of those thoughts were interesting, provocative, and helpful. And I look forward tomorrow to chatting. And by the way, it's Karen's birthday. Now, happy birthday, Karen Jarrell. It's your beloved soul. And it's also Groundhog Day. So what a special day. I've tried singing happy birthday on Zoom. That's a mistake. But anyway, big group hug to Karen. And we'll see you all on the morrow, and we'll all say happy birthday to her. Adios, kids. Bye.